125 years, Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine has pioneered global health research and education. From the streets of Liverpool to the most remote corners of the world, LSTM's mission remains consistent: to create healthier lives for all. During your studies, you expanded your knowledge and built your skills. But now, at this moment of celebration, we reflect not on what LSTM has done for you, but what you have done for LSTM. Each of you has brought your own experiences, aspirations and ideas. Your expertise contributed to leading research, and your voice has brought important new perspectives. You are part of a legacy that spans over a century, a global network who are shaping the future of global health and changing lives for the better. As you step into the world as graduates of LSTM, you become part of a community that spans across continents, bound together by a shared commitment to advancing health equity and outcomes for some of the world's most vulnerable populations. Congratulations, graduates. We're proud to have you in our LSTM alumni community.
Okay, so our ceremony will now begin. Can I please ask you to stand for the academic procession?
So as Vice-Chancellor of LSTM, it gives me great pleasure to declare the Class of 2025 graduation ceremony open. Please be seated. Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Chair of the Board, distinguished guests, graduands, future alumni, family members and friends. On behalf of all of us here at LSTM, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this amazing venue of St George's Hall here in the city of Liverpool. And we gather for a very special ceremony to celebrate the achievements of our students as they graduate from the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine. I'd also like to welcome those of you who cannot be here today but are following this ceremony via the live stream. And you're all very welcome. We're delighted that you've been able to join us to share this very special day to recognise the achievements of the class of 2025. We'll celebrate your hard work, your dedication, your commitment as we welcome you into the LSTM alumni community and wish you well for the next stage of your journey. And it's a moment for which you've worked exceptionally hard and a moment for which you all should be proud of what you've achieved and welcome to this ceremony. Whether you're about to embark on the next phase in your professional career or whether you're already well established in your chosen profession, you've all shown great patience and resilience to get to this point. And the ceremony really represents the culmination of your journey through education so far and is a reward for all of the hard work and all the determination that has got you here today, and you should be really extremely proud of what you've achieved. It's an honour to be able to share it with you, and on behalf of all of my colleagues here at LSTM, I'd like to offer you our congratulations on your graduation and the best of luck for the future. Enjoy this moment and enjoy your day. Each year at graduation, we present awards to those individuals who have made major contributions to their field or achieved distinction. And it therefore gives me great pleasure to call upon Professor Miriam Tegtmeier, Head of the Department of Clinical Sciences, to present this year's honorary graduate, Nduka Kalonzo, for the Award of Doctor of Science.
Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Chair of the Board, graduands, and distinguished guests, it's my great honour to present Dr. Nduka Kalonzo for the Award of Doctor of Science, honoris causa, from the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine. I'm really delighted to be introducing Nduka, whom I first met when we both worked in Kilifi on the Kenyan coast in 2001. And I'm also very proud to say she's an LSTM alumna, having earned her PhD from the school in 2007. Nduka exemplifies the qualities of a true global health leader. She's courageous, bold, decisive, and deeply compassionate. Through every step of her career, Nduka has always championed equity, rigour, and impact. From one of her first jobs as a teacher at a community library in Kitui in eastern Kenya, Nduka was aware of gender inequity. And it existed all around her. It was predominantly boys who attended the library after school, while their female classmates rushed home to attend to other domestic chores and commitments. This early desire to act and bring about change to tackle gender equity in schooling and education soon led to work addressing gender mainstreaming, gender-based violence, and the lack of provision and care for women. And the advocacy for gender equity, that has been a consistent thread throughout Nduka's career to date. I won't be able to cover the whole breadth of Nduka's career, but I will share with you some moments that exemplify the kind of true health systems thinker Nduka is. In Kenya, in the context of an HIV endemic setting with high rates of sexual violence, Nduku developed the first comprehensive post-rape care services in government health facilities, a piece of novel and very vital implementation research that became the focus of her PhD at LSTM, supervised by Professor Theobald, Professor Sassi Molyneux, and Dr. Angela Obasi. Following her studies, Nduku became the first African director of a US government-funded NGO in Kenya, LVCT Health, and increased the financial portfolio of that almost tenfold. Her work there built a sustainable indigenous NGO recognized as a go-to partner for the government in HIV care, prevention and care, gender, and community health equity. Many of us in LSTM continue to partner with LVCT Health in our research today. Continuing on her path of transformational leadership, Nduku was the head of the National AIDS Control Council, and under her leadership from 2013 to 2020, HIV incidence fell by 51% and treatment coverage rose by 60%. Her data-driven prevention response and the use of subnational estimates has become a global standard and earned her a presidential commendation. You can see it glistening on her left chest there with the Kenyan flag colours. During the COVID pandemic, Nduku chaired the National Kenyan Resource Mobilisation and Deployment Committee for COVID, overseeing procurement, training, the overall response to the pandemic. And pivoting her skills, she introduced innovative public-private partnerships, reform, and that scaled up oxygen availability from 3 million to 35 million litres a day across Kenya. And those hospital reforms have had a lasting legacy. They've saved countless lives, both during the pandemic and so many more since, including, on one occasion, the life of her own father, who's able to be here today. Nduku has and continues to be a leader who shows true resilience, a fundamental commitment to equity, and a deep level of care for the communities she supports. Nduku, you know I hold you in very high regard. I'm immensely proud of your achievements and the way you've always stuck to your core values and been courageous in delivering to maximize impact. And I have no doubt that your wonderful friends, your family, your mentors here today, they feel the same. Our mission at LSTM is to deliver research and education that benefits the world's most disadvantaged populations. And we, as an LSTM community, are immensely privileged to be able to award an honorary degree to you as someone who brings a real practical meaning to our mission through your focus on health and social impacts at the highest level. So it's with very great pleasure, Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, graduates and guests, I present to you Dr. Nduku Kilonzo as worthy of the honorary degree Doctor of Science.
So thank you, Miriam. By virtue of my authority as the Vice-Chancellor of the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine, I'm pleased to admit Nduku Kilonzo to the degree of Doctor of Science, honoris causa. Nduku, I invite you to receive your award and address our graduands. Very well done. Thank you.
Vice Lord Lieutenant, the Lord Mayor, the Chancellor, the Vice Chancellor, the Chair of the Board, distinguished guests, graduates, my friends and family. Good afternoon. Or is it still good morning? I'm deeply, immensely grateful and humbled to accept this award from the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine, my alma mater. As I stand here, I reflect back on 17 years ago. And partly I have to admit that while I'm feeling a little nervous as I chat, I'm also excited that I am able to receive a doctorate without defending a dissertation, unlike many of you who are here. But I'm also very mindful that for the graduates, you're eagerly awaiting your moment to walk across this podium. So I promise that I will just say a few words and not turn this into a manuscript for publication. So a few weeks ago, when I got the invitation, I asked a young man, Simon, who will be graduating from the University of Liverpool tomorrow, what do you think I should be speaking about? And he said to me, what advice would you have given yourself 17 years ago when you were sitting in that room today? So I'm going to make a few reflections today and try and pass on 4 lessons of where I am. The first lesson is stretch yourself, apply yourself. Whatever you do and whatever you choose to pursue, you must be willing to go beyond your comfort zone. 5 years ago, COVID reminded us that the relentless emergence of pathogens did threaten global stability and will continue to in a world that is marked by health inequalities, whether that is in vaccines, clean water, hygiene, the inequalities remain stubbornly entrenched, and that demands that today you actually push your imagination. We are in a world where things like vaccines have become a battleground of science, politics, and equity. And this creates demand for more advocacy and implementation science from yourselves. To do this, we must also be able to cultivate new relationships with the private sector, relationships with faith communities and faith leaders, and bring them all along to become our health advocates. We have seen a rise in cardiometabolic diseases, and they represent as endemic, and what we see is that together they conflate with non-communicable diseases and account for almost 3/4 of the global AIDS deaths. That means that we need better surveillance, we need better policy and prevention. Climate change is redrawing disease patterns. Microbial resistance demands new stewardship models and alternative therapies, and most importantly, the ability to work together, agriculture, animal health, human health. Digital health and artificial intelligence is ushering in a new era and reshaping how we deliver, how we think about care. And it represents opportunities for us to be able to shape a new paradigm in the value chain for health. I mean, there's so much that you have opportunities to, that you can apply yourself to, that I could go on. So graduates, in this world you're entering, what you need to do is that every day you must invest your time and your energy to whatever you pursue. My second lesson is one of courage, and I reflect on the serenity prayer, God, give me the courage to change the things that I can, and this must be your true north. I say that as I reflect on the changed global health ecosystem. We have less financing, we have a changing architecture. I think many of you may have had to make extraordinary investments to reach this graduation point from your different countries. And yet, what you knew as a public health ecosystem is perhaps not what you're going to find as you walk out of here today. And the way forward might feel a little unclear. So what does this mean for courage? I want you to consider this, that when there was a cessation of US funding earlier this year, we had billions of dollars of health investments fracture almost overnight. And data planning, systems for planning, supply chain services, and healthcare workers were lost from the health system instantaneously. So why is this important? My reflections is that these investments did not just vanish overnight simply because of the policy shifts or funding cuts. And don't get me wrong, these were there. I think I and we individually and collectively allowed the availability of funding to be able to create multiple overlapping duplicative structures in countries that could not be sustainable. And when the resources that sustained them left, we had a system that fractured. We crowded out assets such as the private sector or faith facilities from the health response in most countries. And yet today, these are the systems that are currently standing, that are currently running. So what is the courage point here? We must have the courage to accept that while we always knew that a time would come when donor resources driving health would not be available, we did not act boldly enough to prepare. Graduates, courage will require you to redefine the space that is emerging now. And every time there is some space emerging, you have an opportunity. My third lesson is that I would remind me that life will not always go my way. You will achieve your goals and dreams. As someone said, a Kenyan, every dream is valid. But, and just like math problems, to be solved, you will conquer. But there are times you will fail. You will be disappointed, and there are some days you will wish the world would stop. But you must continue. You must at times step away from the noise of the world, and especially the noise of the digital world. Every day take 1 hour away from your phones, from social media, from the noise. And believe you me, the world will not collapse if you do that. Trust me. And you will not miss anything. So what I find sustains me as a lesson at a personal level is taking an hour every day to be quiet. And quiet is not absence of movement. In fact, if you think about public health as we know it, silence is success. When you have no outbreaks, you have no headlines, you have no disease chaos, you are making progress in public health. And so I have learned that stillness and quiet grows and compounds careers, your families, and your focus to grow. So my last lesson, and again, this is a personal one, practice gratitude. I would remind myself, and I remind you, that time and gratitude are a necessity of life. Be grateful for being alive and breathing. Be grateful for the professors who corrected your drafts, for the families who have sacrificed for you to be here. Be grateful for the loved ones who tolerated your late nights, and also for your friends who reminded you that a life must go on beyond the regression models of your epidemiology counts. Tomorrow, when blessings feel sparse, because those times will happen, gratitude will carry you. As I conclude, I am very grateful to God, and I am grateful to the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine for honoring me with this doctorate of science. I thank the team, Helen, that worked tirelessly to make the world get us here. I'm grateful for my tribe who are not here, Sharon, Modeu, Demba, Ruth, Mbithe, Angeline, and especially to Wanjiru and her daughter Mumbi and Susan, who traveled from Kenya to celebrate here with me. To my mentors, Sir Peter Baron-Pio and Professor Heidi Larson. Every so often in life, to all graduates, you meet people who carry you on their shoulders. I cannot thank you enough for being here today. It is truly a testament of who you are, Peter and Heidi. To Professors Miriam, Sally, Sasi, thank you for the years of history, collaboration. I continue to enjoy working with all of you. To my family, Jessica, Nicholas, Mulwa, Shiro, who are not here, I thank you all for the chaos of growing up that shaped my path. And finally, to my parents, who are here, Monica and Pascal Kilonzo, I dedicate this honor to you. I am Thank you, Dad and Mom. I am because you gave up so much of your life for me and my siblings. I think we see that now and are forever grateful. My daily inspiration is drawn from a young man called Kimanthi Oindo, my son, who makes me strive to leave this world a better place. And in the process, empower him to apply himself and also make his world a better place too. Graduates, as you leave this hall and step into the world of work, into the world of life, remember the world desperately needs you. So stretch yourself and apply your energy and time. There's opportunity everywhere. Find courage to change the things that you can. Embrace being human, but keep walking. Practice gratitude. Build systems that endure. And above all, leave this world a better place. I wish you a fulfilling and purposeful tomorrow. Thank you.
So thank you, Nduku, for those truly inspiring words that are just in line with what all of us believe in LSTM. It's a real honour to celebrate your achievements at today's ceremony. Graduands, now the time you've been waiting for, and I'd like to invite LSTM's Chancellor, El Haj As-Si, to receive this year's graduating students on my behalf and to confer the awards.
Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Vice Chancellor, Chair of the Board, graduates and distinguished guests. It gives me great pleasure as Chancellor of LSTM to formally confer awards on this year's graduates. Today's ceremony marks at the same time the end of a lapse and the beginning of a new one on a long journey, a journey of learning and practice to, at the end of it, serve our fellow humans. Today, your efforts and resilience, as well as the sacrifices and support of your families, are being rewarded. Mothers and fathers too, this graduation is also yours. Congratulations. Dear graduates, today is also a call for humility. Humility as you begin the next lap of your journey. Humility to open yourselves to continue to learn, to respect, even sometimes things we don't understand, to build trust, values that every carer should embody. As I stand here on this stage, I'm struck by the commitments and the determination that I can read in your faces. You are embarking on a special mission that attracts only special people. As LSTM graduates, you're indeed very special. You represent the next generation of global health leaders, scientific researchers, and humanitarians, combining your past experiences with the new ones you acquired during your time here at LSTM. As you cross this stage, you will join a global community of people bonded by a shared commitment and passion to save lives and alleviate human suffering, and make a positive impact on the lives of the most disadvantaged, the most vulnerable among us. In today's jargon, you will hear quite often that we should walk the last mile. Well, if indeed the problems are in the last mile, that's where it should be our first mile of response. As you go from here, you're also joining LSTM's global alumni community. We'll be joining Dugu and many like her. As you go forth from here, I encourage you to cherish that global network of which you now belong to nurture it, and then to help it grow further. I encourage you to take the chances which it affords you to use them to make an impact, again, in those places where it is most needed. And while you care for others, remember to care for yourself and to care for each other. We need to continue to build that communities of carers, because it is not always evident that the best carers care for themselves too. Congratulations again, and very, very warm wishes. It now gives me great pleasure, indeed, to call upon Professor Isabel Lucas, Vice Chancellor for Education, to present our students from the class of 2025. Isabel.
This day marks the start of an exciting journey from which you will get to apply your knowledge and resources to impact and benefit others. And I am delighted to present those students here in person who have gained awards in the class of 2025. So when your name is called, just walk up to the stage to receive your degree. Winner of the Luis Cuevas Prize for the highest dissertation mark in the Master of Public Health program is Bernard Acapulco. Ananya Mathai. Mohammed Saeed Ali. Augustus Maud. Ramona Pereira. Master of Public Health International, Adie Adie. Azubuike Dibiaocha. Daisy Dunn. Nirvana Ibrahim. Salima Kabir. Winner of the Deborah Quinney Prize for the highest overall mark on the Master of Public Health programme is Laura Williams. Master of Public Health Managing Health Systems, Halcyon Gaynor Johnson. Noradine Joma. Titalope Owuleiwa. Atupele Zamba. Master of Public Health, Outbreak Control and Health Protection, James Prendergast. Olivia Ruby Schoen. Master of Public Health, Sexual and Reproductive Health, Amelda Adele. Warda Ahmed. Fatma Osheikh Adam Ali. Alan Asimwe. Beth Gilbanks. Fatumata El Kasama. Elsa Trish Maunganidze. Rose Mbabazi. Peter Mbene Ikechukwu Mbala. Mabu Achik Sandrine Dogwa. Master of Research, Tropical Health and Infectious Disease Research, Kieran Banner. Sally Beck. Paula Cambero Guerra. Eve Grant. Lewis Kelly. Lauren McLeister. Neve O'Hennigan Yates. Winner of the MRes Prize for the highest dissertation mark in the MRes programme is Elliot Oram. Maxine Williamson. Master of Science, Global Health, Emma Bailey. Simone Caroline. Caroline Gichuki. Master of Science, Humanitarian Studies, Freya Atkinson. Lucy McCain. Winner of the Humanitarian Prize for the highest overall mark in the Master of Humanitarian Studies program is Brandon Carl Monica Puekwa. Master of Science, Tropical and Infectious Diseases, Chinor Barry. Winner of the Glenn Williams Prize for the highest overall mark on the MSc, Tropical and Infectious Diseases is Abdul Shahid Bello. Eldred Mabuge Chongwen. Yensua Hini II. Wilhelmina Lavalli. Master of Science, Tropical Disease Biology, Eloise Aliski. Cara Blair. Victor Broughton. Winner of the Jervis Prize for the highest overall mark on the MSc Tropical Disease Biology program is Jack Eden Hughes. Tiana Efon. Lauren Hussey. Isabel Johnson Mills. Eve Kelly. Cody MacDonald. Megan Morris. Carmen Nyo. Saul Truckle. Yelimawalk Abose. Abid Anwar. Ter Lam. Jia Hui Lo. Diploma in Tropical Medicine and Hygiene. Francis Alcock. Samir Ansara. Hannah Griffiths. Julia Gleason. Rosin Iliparampil. Maria Marcolin. Eleanor Morgan. Trisha Palatil. Rebecca Patterson. Lucy Reynolds. Ewan Ross. Isabel Waters. Patricia Kerwin. Anna Christina Pridden. Doctor of Philosophy in Clinical Sciences, Thomas Hampton. Sarah Galligan. Donny Matigula. Jasper Nadoy. Ryan Robinson. Helen Savage. Stephen Spencer. Romeo Toriro. Chukwuebuka Ugu. Bashira Akhtar. Russell Dackham. Kajatu Koita. Colin Mangena. Hannah McCauley. Hawa Muhammad. Letitia Chimwemwe Suwethe Kapesa. Ewan Tomini. Anna Wickenden. Nicola Willis. Doctor of Philosophy in Parasitology, Ellen Masters. Doctor of Philosophy in Tropical Disease Biology, Betwell Msugu Pakulia. Isabel Saldana. Doctor of Philosophy in Vector Biology, Ambrose Oruni. Sarah Rooney. For graduates who are not able to join us today in person, I make an application to you to confer the degrees listed on those candidates whose names you can now see on the screen and also who appear in the programme. I certify that they are worthy to receive those degrees and I stand as proxy for them.
So on behalf of the Vice Chancellor and as Chancellor of Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine, I admit to the degrees those presented in person today and those for whom you stand as proxy. I would like to congratulate all of our graduates, and I'm delighted to welcome you to the LSTM alumni community. Graduation is a unique opportunity to recognize the impacts which you each bring to your work. I have had the pleasure of meeting many LSTM students, researchers, and staff, and it is clear that they are what make these institutions such an inspiring and impactful place. I now welcome my MSc Humanitarian Studies graduate, Brandon Carl Monica Puekwa, and PhD graduate, Helen Savage, who have both themselves just crossed the stage to address their fellow graduates. Carl, Brandon, and Helen.
Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Chair of the Board, graduands and distinguished guests. It is a great honour to be here with you all, sharing such an important day. First of all, I want to say a massive congratulations to everyone on your graduation. I know how much hard work, time and effort has been put in to get to this point, and I'm grateful we're all able to come together to take time to celebrate our achievements. Graduating today isn't just about the work over the last few months or years, but a chance to reflect on everything that has led to this moment. I first came to LSTM over 10 years ago to study for the Diploma in Tropical Medicine as Hygiene, as many of you in this room here have done. I loved my time in Liverpool and met wonderful people from around the world who all shared a common purpose to improve health for all. Coming back to LSTM to undertake my PhD allowed me to again find that unique community of like-minded people with a shared goal, unlike anywhere else I have ever experienced. I am so privileged to have had the opportunity to become part of this dedicated group of people, and I know we will all be able to continue to build on the knowledge we have gained during our time at LSTM. Alongside this, we have made connections and friendships that will last for the rest of our lives. LSTM students are particularly special as we come from so many diverse backgrounds, places and paths to be here studying together. That rich wealth of experience allows us to learn so much, not just from our lecturers and mentors, but also from each other. This global community we are now a part of will support us as we continue on into our future careers and studies, both within LSTM and further afield. During my time at LSTM, I was so grateful to be the student representative on the Board of Trustees, and this gave me an even deeper insight into the amazing work that our students do, not just while studying at LSTM, but afterwards in their communities and professional lives. The partnerships and networks that we build here will support us into the future, and I hope that for many of you, this is just the start of your journey at LSTM. Lastly, I want to take a moment to mention the most important people to the graduands in this room, which are our families and friends, both those who are here with us today and those not able to be here who supported us along the way. Everyone has made it possible for us to be the successful people that we are. I know none of us could have done this without your support. I think I can say a huge thank you on behalf of all the graduands that you have allowed us to fulfill our potential and achieve the success that we're sharing with you here today. So once again, a huge congratulations. Enjoy your time celebrating today and take time to reflect on what an amazing achievement it is to graduate today. Thank you.
Vice Lord Lieutenant, Lord Mayor, Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, Chair of the Board, graduates, and distinguished guests, good afternoon. It is a profound honor and privilege to stand before you today and give a speech on such a historic day. As someone who sometimes struggles with stuttering, my speech may be marked by moments of pauses, but I hope that beyond those pauses, if they occur, you hear the sincerity of the message I wish to share. Firstly, I extend my profound gratitude to all members of staff at LSTM who have given me and my colleagues an incredible experience over the past year. As many of you may already know, LSTM ranked first in the most recent postgraduate student experience survey in the United Kingdom. And just a few weeks ago, our exceptional student experience and well-being team received the Student Support We Are International Award for their contribution to delivering a world-class international student experience in the United Kingdom. To some, these might sound just like another set of achievement or data, but to me, and I'm certain that to most of my colleagues here today, these achievements aren't just numbers. They reflect the guidance, care, and support we have felt throughout our journey here at LSTM. So I'm genuinely grateful to everyone who contributed to giving us such an unforgettable experience. And whilst the list is very long and I can't name everyone, I wish to offer special thanks to my program director, Dr. Imri Shatna Onan, and to my supervisor, Dr. Ian Madison, for their teaching, follow-up, and steady support that not only grounded my understanding of coursework, but also enabled me to complete my program with a distinctive grade. So can we just put our hands together to applaud all of our staffs and teachers at LSTM for their great work. Thank you. Thank you. Now to you, my fellow graduates, I extend my warmest congratulations. Today marks not only the completion of an academic journey, but the celebration of resilience, perseverance, and personal growth. We honor the countless hours of studies, the moments of doubt, determination, and the unwavering commitment that brought us here from diverse communities and societies across the world. From the outset, we were made aware of the intellectual rigor and standards that define our institution, and indeed we have experienced them firsthand. Yet we endured, we rose to the challenge, and that is why we are being celebrated here today. So celebrate yourself, graduates. However, while this day is filled with joy and gratitude, I acknowledge that for some, it may feel like a crossroad, a moment of reflection and uncertainty as we contemplate the next steps in our professional lives. The transition ahead may not be easy, especially in light of the recent turbulence within the humanitarian and global health sector. We all sat in our classrooms and conference halls when we heard about the funding cut in humanitarian aid and how some of our dream organizations shut down their operations across the world. Today, opportunities have shifted, roles have evolved, and at times the future can seem uncertain. But I encourage each and every one of us to be gentle and graceful with ourselves as we navigate this journey. We must remember that we are graduating from one of the most reputable global health and research institutions in our world. Beyond the knowledge we've gained, LSTM has instilled in us values that define true global health leadership: empathy, integrity, curiosity, and reflexivity. So we have been stretched, challenged, and exposed to global realities that give us not just an academic advantage, but the profound capacity to act with purpose. So let us therefore move forward with confidence and courage, knowing that what we carry from here is not only expertise, but readiness. Readiness to learn, readiness to lead, and readiness to serve. Moreover, studying at a world-class institution like LSTM is also a reminder that we are now part of a power gradient. The knowledge, credibility, and network we have acquired have now positioned us within structures of influence and opportunities. Recognizing this should not fill us with guilt, but with a sense of responsibility to use our new privilege to serve, advocate, and uplift others. So whether we go on to clinical practice, research, or humanitarian action, let us remember the populations who remain at the heart of our disciplines, especially those caught up in complex humanitarian emergencies, where local and oftentimes global response systems have and continue to fail them. I think of communities enduring protracted conflict in the northwest and southwest region of my country, Cameroon. I think of the population of Ukraine, Gaza, and Sudan, and many other countries facing chronic security challenges and instability, where suffering persists amid restricted access and competing political interests. So these global realities remind us that our education we've received is not an end in itself. It is a call to action. Ultimately, the true measure of our achievement today will not be in the degree we've received, but in the impact we go forward to make in the lives of others. During our past here at LSTM, we have all witnessed how LSTM embodies this value through impactful research and practice in many corners of the world. So as we graduate today, may we carry forward that legacy of impact as a badge. Congratulations once again, class of 2025, and thank you all for listening.
So thank you, Brandon and Helen, for those very thoughtful and inspiring words. Class of 2025, on behalf of all the staff and the trustees here at LSTM, I would like to offer my own congratulations to you today, and it's been a real pleasure to welcome you into our community. I think, actually, as Brandon said, as we come to the end of our ceremony, it's a good time to think and pause and reflect on the studies you've completed and on the next stage of your career that you're about to embark on. You're here today not only because of your hard work and the considerable degree of sacrifice you made, but also that from your loved ones. You and your families and friends should feel justifiably proud of what you achieved. And both Nduku and Helen talked about the importance of parents and friends. And I know that without their support and their wise counsel, many of you would not be standing here today receiving your awards. So I think we should formally recognise those people who have helped along the way. And may I ask all our graduates to stand, maybe not Tom, and give a huge round of applause to thank our family, friends, LSTM staff, and other supporters. Thanks. Please take your seats. So you've now graduated from a great institution, the first of its kind in the world. And we're really proud to be the oldest tropical medical institution in the world. And over 125 years, we've had many highlights. Those have spanned from being the home of the first Nobel Prize for Medicine, awarded in 1902 for our work on malaria transmission, to work more recently on the Tiny Targets programme. And that programme received the prestigious Queen's Anniversary Award for its impact in protecting many millions of people from trypanosomiasis. And every year our researchers and our partners continue to be recognised for their achievements in the field, undertaking truly outstanding work and often in extremely difficult circumstances. Underpinning all of those achievements is a commitment to undertaking research and education to help benefit some of the most disadvantaged populations working in partnership across the globe. And this commitment is what drives the staff, the students, and alumni who have gone before you. Alumni like Dr. Alwyn Evans, LSTM's first female lecturer in the 1920s. By sheer hard work and commitment, she forged a worldwide reputation for herself as an entomologist and was held in high esteem in a then very male-dominated area of work. Or Dr. Letitia Obeng, an LSTM graduate, who's known as the grandmother of female scientists in Ghana. She was the first Ghanaian woman to graduate with a bachelor's degree in science and the first to be awarded a doctorate science. And her work in understanding relationships between freshwater ecosystems and equitable health opportunities continue to have a global impact today. And today there are giants near at hand. We've heard from one of them today, Nduku, this year's recipient of the LSTM honorary degree. And I'm confident that as you leave us today, you will now be ambassadors for LSTM with that same drive and commitment to have a positive impact on those many global health challenges that so many communities around the world still face. And there's never been a greater need for what we do. Many of the same challenges that have faced staff and students for over 125 years remain today, but the world is becoming more difficult. The ongoing challenges of climate change, political and economic instability, global conflict, attacks on equity and diversity, and limited funding from global health means there's a real risk that some of the advances of the last 25 years will be lost. And it's critical that institutions and organisations like LSTM continue to try to make a difference, working in partnership to tackle systemic injustice and inequity, to deliver better health outcomes for the most disadvantaged communities around the world. We hope that you, many of our graduates, will help us achieve that, making a difference wherever you go, and just like those many LSTM giants that have preceded you. Whether you remain in academia or continue your clinical careers, whether you find your future in industry, or work for international agencies, or for local organisations, I hope that you will stay in touch together with us and that we can expand the LSTM alumni network and continue to work for this really important common cause. Today you join a wider community of alumni and partners that are committed to improving health outcomes for all, a community I hope you can feel proud to be a part of. And so I'd like to finish with one final congratulations for you, our new alumni. Colleagues and guests, can I ask you to join me in a round of applause for our class of 2025. And now it's time to close the ceremony. Go from here today with our good wishes, and we hope you take your next steps in your journey as a member of the LSTM global community. You're invited to join us all with your fellow graduates and guests for a drink in the North Hall entrance to toast your achievements. And if I could just ask everyone to remain seating until the procession has left the auditorium. As Vice-Chancellor of the Liverpool School of Tropical Medicine, I formally declare this congregation closed.